Hi everybody and welcome back to Top 5. This is my top 5 favourite cloth pads. This was insufferably hard to choose. Very hard to choose. I was trying to think of the ones that I do tend to find first or catch first or try and pick up first when, I have my cycle, I have my period. And even then, it really depends on my mood and how much my flow is, and I'm like, am I heavy, am I light? Anyway, it was quite hard to choose, but I do have 5 and an optional extra here. So just like the type 5 sustainable items where I had 6, it's going to be the same here. So let's rock this out. This is an 8-inch moderate Evil Queen. It's just like a little bit of sparkly thing on here. I don't know. Evil Queen, as you can tell, it is cotton knit topped and corduroy backed by a maker called Go With Your Flow, and she is on Etsy. She is a Canberra, Australia maker. I've got several of her pads, including some overnights, which I was very tossing up whether to add this into this top 5, but I do tend to wear this all the time. I tend to wear this a lot, and it's probably one of the first ones I picked up, and it's got the 2 stars on the wing to indicate the absorbency. And I think this one is the only one that I have in this cut out patchwork pattern. This one is a Disney key. It is the Evil Queen's apple, as you can see. And this is a 10-inch by another Australian maker called Daisy and Bird. There's a tag. She is also on Etsy. She also has her own website. This is, 10-inch cotton topped, fleece backed, and it's a moderate. And I do like this one. It wicks pretty well, and I haven't ever bled through it. It's quite comfortable to wear. It's both soft and also maintains its integrity. I think in some of my reviews I mentioned that some of the pads I have are really floppy, but this is kind of both soft and gentle, while also being maintaining its integrity, and it does have the stars on the wings as well. You'll notice from my review of Daisy and Bird, she's probably in one of my top 5 makers, which I will be doing a video on as well. This is another 10-inch. This is from a American, I think she's from Maryland, maker called Kitty Cat Cloth. It is a Sittin Kittin design. She does quite amazing work. This print is really cute. I have 2 prints in this fabric. I have 2 Sittin Kittens, both 10 inches in this fabric. It is backed in this cotton flannel, I think, in this pattern. This is my favourite colour, this teal colour. I love this colour. It's really soft and comfortable. Even though this is the backer, this is a moderate. It's got a cute little star snap. A lot of Kitty Cat Cloth's work is really well done and really cute. And so this not only had an adorable star and moon print, cute snap, is a Sittin Kittin 10-inch moderate, which is my favourite size, but it has my favourite teal colour in the backer. So there's that one. I have mentioned this on several occasions as being one of my favourites. As you can tell, it's backed in one of my favourite colours, just like the Kitty Cat Cloth one. This is a 10-inch cotton knit top Little Mermaid from a Canadian maker called Venus pads. She is on Etsy. She does these amazing shape works. If you've seen my video on shaped pads, you'll see that most of my pads from Venus pads are shaped. So she does a lot of really excellent work. This one I wear practically every period, and it's nearly almost the first one I will pick up and go to. This one here is an 11-inch heavy. It's a bit thicker, as you can tell. It's an 11-inch heavy, obviously in this fabulous Lilo and stitch print, by an Irish maker called Handmade by Hedi. I'm also a bit of a fan of Handmade by Hedi's work. I do have several of her work, and in actual fact all of the makers that you've seen, I have several of their pads because I am fans of their work. But this one is comfortable. Again, while it is a bit thicker than other pads, it does have quite a good integrated layer, but does actually conform to my body pretty well. This 11 inches just gives it that little bit of extra length, especially when I am heavy. I think on my last period, I wore this as an overnight when I wasn't actually bleeding heavy enough to go over the top or the sides, which I quite often do if I'm bleeding too heavy. But and it was held up perfectly well as an overnight heavy pad, even if it doesn't have the length that I usually wear. And even though this is a blue fabric, as you can tell, it's not that stained, or it's not actually even stained at all. So that is quite fantastic too. So that's the 5 at least. So this cam snap is being, this is cotton knit topped and flannel backed. More details are going in over the original reviews of these pads as well. However, this is the top 5. The optional extra, I should probably just call this top 6, but anyway, is this one. This one is a 10-inch heavy by an Australian maker called Keller Bear Creates. She is on Etsy. I have several of her things. I have 3 10-inch heavies in different prints, but this is a Dracula tea bag. How can you resist that? So this is my optional extra one. It is a cute print. It is a they hold up really, really well. They have matching cam snaps. I did gush on one of the other ones called the Angry Beaver one, or the Angry Beaver print, and it didn't like leak or anything, even when I had quite a massive gush. So her stuff holds up really, really well under pressure, and does a really, really good job. So that is 6 of my top 5. No, Snow My Counting has worked really, really well. But Evil Queen by Handmade by Hedi, Disney Key by Daisy and Bird, Sittin Kittin by Kitty Cat Cloth, Little Mermaid by Venus Pads, Lilo and Stitch by Handmade by Hedi, and Dracula Tea Bags by Keller Bear Creates. All of these people can be found on Etsy. And Daisy and Bird has, in addition to Etsy, a website. Other than that, I hope this helped you out. Any questions or comments, comment below. You can tweet me, Instagram me, email me. If you have any further suggestions for top 5s that you would like to see, please let me know. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.